What's up, guys and girls? It's Ghost Robo back with some more E3 coverage. This time, my own captured footage from Forza Horizon 3. Can I say, I've always wanted to play Forza Horizon. Forza, the mainline series, really isn't my thing. I mean, the games are good. They control well, they play well, they're fun for a few races, but it's not my style. Horizon, though, taps into more of that burnout vibe that I like, more of the fun flair, and more of the kind of unique creative environments. This time, Forza Horizon 3 has captured my attention because they're taking things to Australia, which is incredibly diverse. The environments remind me of MotorStorm, one of my favorite racing franchises that I used to play with my brothers all the time. So you should probably get on that. But this is a Microsoft game, so let's not detour our focus. Instead, let's take this Lamborghini for a spin. And this game looks insane. Whether you're playing it on TV or watching this video on YouTube, like, holy crap, it looks so dang good. I played the game. This is my own footage. And I had a chance to sit in on a behind closed doors, a BCD, as they're commonly referred to at E3. A BCD for Forza Horizon 3, where they discussed the game and what their goals were. And their goals were to build a blown-out big world to really capture the vibe and heart of Australia, to make it the most customizable Forza Horizon ever, and the most social Forza Horizon ever. Now, I didn't play much of 1 or 2, so I don't have a lot to compare it to, but I can tell you that this game looks, plays, feels, sounds, seems really, really great. Of course, it has all the typical stuff you expect from Forza, so I'm not going to cover that at all. I'm just going to cover the things that I really enjoyed and what I thought made it different. The main thing is the environmental variety and environmental flair and panache that Australia exudes. You've got jungles, you've got outback, you've got coastal, you've got city, the first high-rise city ever in a Forza Horizon game, and it's pretty impressive that they have this massive open world comprised of so many different environments, and not just like, oh, track 1, track 2, track 3, but literally, like, I don't remember if it's 5, 6, or 7 different biomes all existing at the same time. And a cool side story and anecdote from that behind closed doors session was that these skyboxes you see are all real Australian skies. There's a day-night cycle in the game, and they actually took a 12K camera, however many pixels that is, I can't even fathom. They took a 12K camera, positioned it outside, and recorded sunrise, day, sunset, skies all summer. And they just kept the camera pointed up. They had to change batteries and watch out for spiders consistently and constantly. And they got realistic, not even realistic, downright real skies. So the upper portion of your screen, that's the sky, is real, and that contributes to the very, very beautiful graphical look. The game itself might as well be real. I mean, look at the environments we're flying by. Fan-freaking-tastic. And as someone who hasn't really gotten a ton into Forza Horizon before, the flair and fun of Horizon is awesome. I like the fact that there's more color, there's more crazy music, and the car selection obviously is way more eclectic than it would be in track racing Forza proper. But as you can see, we went from jungle to beachfront, and we'll go back up in a little bit here. They kind of put you through the paces of a Lamborghini, a truck, and some other vehicle. I don't remember what for this demo here, but like hot air balloons off in the distance. Everything is just beautiful. You are in charge of the festival in Forza Horizon 3 this time, so there's a lot of flexibility. You can even create your own events, your own races. Looks like there's an amusement park off in the distance. I'm guessing you can go there. Seems like one of those games that what you can see is where you can go. And I'm sure we will head to that Ferris wheel at some point. I'd love to drive my car onto one of the Ferris wheel things right at the top. And now we're seeing those skyboxes pass and how they're very realistic and how they move and behave like real. I mean, that looks photorealistic at this point. Gosh. And part of, as vain or as doofusy as this may sound, part of the reason I play this game is because it's just so pretty. I like looking at it. It's fun to watch. It's fun to look and see those skyboxes pass by. It's fun to see the different environments seamlessly blend and melt into each other. Yes, it's like the dune buggy style car that we're going to ride here. You can pick your driver. There's, I think, 12 different drivers to choose from. And a whole lot of customization. I don't really understand a whole lot of car jargon, so it didn't mean much to me, but it sounded like people who were into the specifics of racing and cars were going to be overjoyed. And it controls and plays really well. I think for me, the racing games play and feel great on the Xbox controller, And I really, I don't know, I got into it. I was sitting there on a show floor, and there were Gears of War 4 over to the left, and there was Recore in front of me, and there was Dead Rising 4 up some of the stairs, and like I was just jamming out and having a good time with this, and I could have played more, and I look forward to really working my way through the game, grabbing the achievements, and progressing through the challenges, because it's rare that I ever get invested in a racing game that's not called Mario Kart 8. So it'll be fun to see if this one can grab me. And if any modern-day racing game grabs me, it's not going to be Forza 7. It's not going to be GT Sport. It's going to be something like Forza Horizon 3. And I love the excitement, enthusiasm that the team had. That was something I have to talk and listen to a lot of lead designers, creative directors, whether it was David Cage or Cory Barlog, or I freaking got to meet and talk to Miyamoto. And it was great to see the passion and the enthusiasm of these creators for their games. That was something that really, like the top titles at E3, you can tell that the people behind it are really invested and really believe in it. And that's super important in a day and age when a lot of games feel like carbon copies. They feel very standardized, they feel very ho-hum, and they feel very rote. Not to say that Forza Horizon 3 isn't borrowing quite a bit from its predecessors, but there has always seemed to be a huge amount of excitement and joy behind the team making this game. And I'm using my rewinds because I'm not a pro. I'm sorry. I just sat down at like 11:30 p.m. and played this on a Monday night at the Galen Center, Microsoft's pre-E3 showcase, which was a super sweet event. Because they've let us capture stuff, which is always appreciated and always great. We're chasing this Jeep here. He's flying, which isn't very fair. And we're driving our way through the sand and the slush, trying to secure a first place finish. UI and interface look great. The water looks great. I'm really impressed. You know, a lot of games this year I felt really up the ante on visuals at E3. Whether it was God of War 4, Detroit Become Human, Forza Horizon 3, a lot of stuff looked like, oh my goodness gracious, maybe we really are ready for PS4K and Scorpio, because these games are already pushing it so crazy far, and who knows how far they can go with extra oomph and extra power. But it is impressive how much game they've packed into Forza Horizon 3 on the current gen, and it's nice that there is something that was shown at E3 coming out this fall. I mentioned it in my Dead Rising 4 video, but so few games that were shown are coming out. You're like, I'm super pumped for Horizon. Not this Horizon, but the other Horizon, Zero Dawn. No, it's 2017. I'm super pumped for For Honor. No, it's 2017. I'm super pumped for Persona. No, it's 2017. I'm super pumped for Halo Wars 2. Oh, wait, it got moved to 2017. But Forza Horizon 3 will come out this year in September and be ready to go. And I think if this is your kind of game, you'll really, really like it. And even if it's not, I feel like the environment this time around really is gonna pull some non-believers in, because sure, it's fun to race around the dirt or the back country or the village or the blah blah blah, but having beach and jungle and city and outback and all that it's really cool and delivers such a fully fleshed out and fully featured final product. I can't see this game, scoring poorly in any way. I think this is like, it's not going to reinvent the wheel, but it will come in strong when it launches. So that is Forza Horizon 3. A lot of cool stuff going on there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay. I'll have more coverage, demos, impressions, trailers, walkthroughs, all that good stuff. So stay tuned for that. If you want to see me play some of this game in the fall, or I guess the end of summer, the autumn, sure. Let me know in the comments below. Hit that thumbs up button if you had fun and want to see me play more of the 350 cars in Australia. There's the city and those sexy skyboxes. Boom, baby. All right. Thanks, guys and girls. Have a fantastic day. Until next time, here's much. I will see you all later.